Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Bringing it out, it's Lucas. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Pressure is coming. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it in the opening drive from their own territory. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game, on a fourth down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Toafili.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Glenn. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. He's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, and so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. On the run, it's Williams. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's another good job here by this defense, and I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now, they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a third down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
Looking to throw, it's Glenn. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw them
into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Completion makes it 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's yours. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First down, looking to throw the ball. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and man.
Looking for a deep completion. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking downfield, it's Glenn. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Incompletion sets up a second down. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Douglas. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Trying to find room. It's Williams.
Christine, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it on the move. And he's got it. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To the air, it's Glenn. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
They tried to surprise him here to start off this third quarter. Just didn't pan out. I think you got to respect them for trying, though. I like that call.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. And the quarterback dropping back. That's caught. It's Helm. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
To throw, it's yours. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On third down, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost...
And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? Play action here on first down. Pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Helm. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. To the air, it's yours. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Bought some time, now lets it go. Short pass finds the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and short. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the third quarter of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead.
Picked off a crucial turnover. And he's got some open field ahead.
Man, I hate to sit up here and second-guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing the football with the lead and we're under 3 minutes to go in the national championship? Now you give your opponent a real shot to get right back into the game. Yikes.
Catch made on the out route.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Completion makes it second and short. To throw, it's yours. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line, it's Blue. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Fires it to the wideout. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down one now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go. Now the try here for the extra point.
And FPAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Let's it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Glenn. Receiver makes the grab. Quick juke to get free. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Important yardage needed on third down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick catch over the middle. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Glenn. It's caught. Finding space at the 20. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. It's good! He made it to win a national championship. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.